Oh, what's going on? What's going on?
Up?
How's
Greetings.
my brother doing? Greetings from the outer space. How you doing, Baker?
All right, man. How are you?
How about you, Ramsey? How about you? How you doing?
Good. I'm good. Got out of the house, ran around a little bit today. The weather was nice.
Nice, nice, nice. Definitely good. Definitely good. Man, I'm excited about tonight. I'm definitely excited. It's gonna be a great show. You know,
Mhm.
we have a lot of people on the chat already. That's always good. And you know, we have a great guest too.
Good.
So yeah.
Nice.
So
Very nice.
yeah. So why don't we just start? Let's get the show rolling and let's say hi to everybody real quick and then start the show. So
We
Well, as we talked, Santa Tom was first, but he technically probably wasn't first. It was probably Ugg,
yep.
um, and
yeah.
but that's what it shows up here is Santa Tom, and obviously he's saying hello to Jeff Harmon, so Jeff Harmon had to be in there pretty
Yep.
second or something.
Right.
Um, so then you got Ramsey is next, and there we see Jeff Harmon is there. John from Small Batch, hello, uh, and he's saying hello to Ugg. So yeah, you know Ugg was there.
Right.
Let's see. Looks like Lewis. I got next.
So Louis, happy birthday
Uh,
too.
what's up,
Louis,
brother?
happy birthday.
Eh, Mike and John, everybody's talking there. Randall, I got Randall Crunk coming up there, but he's saying hello to Lee. There's Lee. I see Lee from EDC.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God. Thanks. Ooh, lost my voice there. Thank God they say hello to people so I don't miss them. um, then I see the guy that beat me out on the big box, Ken Houston.
Oh man,
Kenny
he
Big
was
Damn,
he was a
Baller.
yep.
damn dot lady. I blame the damn dot lady on that one. He snuck it in there. He snuck it in there. Awesome.
Yeah, that was way
And then
fast second.
oh, I wanted that so bad. It was
Mhm.
unreal. But it all good for charity. But I think I got Kiki next.
Yep.
The Kiki and Ugg, and then Bearded and Blessed. Oh no, Bearded Funhouse. Bearded Funhouse is next,
How you doing, sir? Thank you for being
Uh,
here. Appreciate
and
it.
then Bearded and Blessed,
mm.
and then looks like somebody new, Noah Miller. Um,
Yeah.
hello, hello.
What's up, Noah? How you
No.
Um,
doing?
Yep.
and then uh, David Rudolph. There's a lot of names here I haven't seen. That's pretty
Mm-hmm.
cool. Uh,
Yep.
Johnny Herrera,
So
Johnny,
brother.
what's up?
Eric, Eric. Uh, yeah, Eric.
Eric,
I'm gonna say Eric. I don't know what the next is. And then we got our
Eric J.
brother Jacob, jacked up.
What's up,
What's up,
Jacob?
Jacob? How you doing?
Bob and Terry Louise, freaking frack.
Chicken frack.
Yeah.
Hello.
We have Abe
Hey, what's going on?
and Curtis Keller. Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
Some
What's going on?
What's up, Curtis?
coffee with Brewer. He's traveling. Good to
Brewer.
have you in here.
What up?
Yeah, be careful, boy.
And um, let's see here. Yeah, Bearded
Yeah.
Bullfrog, Jeremiah.
What's up, Jeremiah?
Jeremiah, what's going on?
Um,
Did you
Yep.
see
Shout
Tad
out.
No,
Hardy? Saw Tad in here,
no,
Yep.
haven't seen him.
and
Hello, Tad.
Lucas Hall.
Yep.
I saw Lucas
Yeah, I
Yep.
don't
Hall
see
in
A
him
lot
here
of
as
either.
new.
well. What's up, Lucas?
Yep. A lot of new. Just appreciate everybody for being here. Definitely, gentlemen.
I see Sarge,
Sarge.
and
So
looks like
sorry.
we're caught up there.
Yep. Yep. And again,
Yep,
thank you for all the new people coming in. I appreciate that a lot. I know they're not here
yep.
for me or you. They're here for the guests, right? So, you know
Well, they
Absolutely.
have
what?
to be because
That's right. That is right. That is right. So let's talk about something real quick before we bring our guests. Let's talk about this. We had this auction, amazing auction this week. They did an amazing job on the Bureau Respect, and it was for
would
a
you
great
kick out Ramsey?
organization. Oh, did I kick that Ramsey? Well, sorry, Ramsey, I kicked you out. Sorry. Uh, it was for
That's all right. I'll live.
it was for a great. Listen, it was for a great cause, and they did an amazing job. I know
Yes, they
they
did.
they over. I know that they overpassed their last year expectation. One, what they got from last
Oh
year,
yeah,
and it was an awesome job. I
Mhm.
was
yeah,
blessed and honored to have been part of it,
yeah.
and it was great. So I
Well,
just gotta say that it
Bishop,
was real good.
they had over 70 people in the chat.
Yep.
I think when they finished up, it was about 40. But show your 3Ds because the pictures didn't do those justice.
Yeah. Let me
You
let me
know,
do this
No,
they
real
really
quick.
didn't.
especially with the size.
Let me. So sorry, gentlemen. Hold on for a minute. Um, So this is the first one. So I
Yeah,
made two of these. I made the first one without the star on the top for Bureau Chief as a
yeah,
gift for him because it's this is one star means senior chief. Without the stars, it just means senior. It means chief Navy officer. With the two stars, it means master chief. So this one, and as you see, is 3D.
yeah.
Of course. That
You
was the
can't see
first
the
one.
cutouts in the picture. You know, all the
Right.
cutouts and everything that are there. You know.
Yeah. And the details on it is amazing on it too. And
Yeah,
then this one
yeah. The Marines.
for the Marine
You
Corps,
can.
um,
Yeah, the pictures just didn't do it justice.
right? And then the
Nice.
Yeah.
U.S. Army retired. And then I was a little wrong on the measurements on this one. I said this was 5 inches thick. It's not.
Yeah.
It's probably about two.
Well,
Well, still pretty
that
big.
was yeah. That's men measurements. That's what they call
Yeah,
men measurements.
right.
Mm.
Yeah, we wishing it was 5 inches. But I think this is amazing. It's pretty good. And yeah, I was
No,
honored to
look at
do
the
them.
waves. Yeah, the waves in
Yeah,
there and everything.
the
Yeah,
graphics is just amazing.
Yeah, that's sick.
yeah.
So yeah, I
I
was
just wanted
pretty.
to show them off what
Yeah,
what you're
something.
doing because like I said, the pictures were just a flat thing. You know.
Yeah, yeah, brother.
Yeah.
And the details on that. I mean, if you look at the details on the lines, is the waving of. It's supposed to show like it's in the water.
Yeah,
So
yeah. It looks good. It looks really good.
so yep. So yeah, I mean, everybody did a great job. I appreciate that. And
Yeah.
all these companies. I mean, there are too many companies to shout out, but there was a lot of companies.
Hmm.
We do have to give a big old shout out to Copper Johns because they did. I mean, I
Yeah.
think so. There was how many? There was it 82 or how many entries was it?
48, I think.
Okay, so there was 48 entries, and Copper John was on
Bishop's doing
page one.
Yeah.
math. Bishop's doing math now.
No,
He's
no,
doing math.
no,
48 times
no,
10.
no. That's not what I'm doing. I was doing something else. Sorry. But yeah, it was a great company. I mean, it's a great turnout. It was for a great cause.
Yep.
And I had this all ready made before the show started. That was my point. I wanted to have them ready to be shipped out. So definitely. So What do you guys say we bring our guests?
Sure.
I'm excited about our guests, and so what do you guys say we bring him in? Cool. All right.
Come on.
So, Mr. Nick from Rugged Pirate, how you doing, sir?
What's up, guys? How are you?
Man,
Oh.
I'm blessed. I'm blessed. So, I usually do things a little bit different. So, I usually have an intro for you, and then I bring you up. But this time, I wanted to do it a little bit different. I wanted to bring you in. I want to say thank you for being here, being part of this, and for yesterday, because you were part of the donation part of the companies and you did an amazing job. So I just want to say thank you for that.
Oh, well, thanks for having us, man.
So, all right. Before we start digging in on you, I have a little intro I want to bring in, and I want to have you on the intro part. So there you go. Ramsey, are you ready? Yes? No? Okay.
Army be a pilot, I sail the seven seas. The pilot's life is the only life for me. Army be a pilot, where the booty be. X marks the spot, dig for the bounty. Army be a pilot, I sail the seven seas. 'Cause pilot's life is the only life for me. Army be a pilot, I sail the seven seas. The pilot's life is the only life for me. Army be a pilot, where the booty be.
That's funny.
Oh, Bishop.
Oh, that was awesome, man.
You see the one I put
Hey,
for
send
Jeremiah?
that to me after
Did you
the
guys
show.
see that?
I was like, when did he post that? Did I miss that?
No, I didn't. I didn't post it at all. So I wanted to be a surprise because I wanted to get. So Nick, one thing you don't know is this: Ramsey is a diehard Georgia Tech fan. So
See, this has been an ongoing thing, and he knows that it pisses me off, and he keeps doing it. He just
Exactly. He keeps getting the reaction, right?
that's right.
pushes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the bad part about it is I can just sit there and he'd still laugh his freaking buttocks
Right.
off.
Well,
Yeah.
More sooner, right?
But hey, it's good, right? It was
That's
good.
right.
That was good.
Did you
He
see
knows.
Jeremiah?
I did.
Did you?
You can't miss Jeremiah,
Yeah, you see, he get that long beard. I had to put that picture in there, and then
especially
you see,
after
I had to put
yesterday.
yeah,
Did you,
I
did,
had
you
to
see
put in there.
did you see the one with him clean shaven the other day?
Yep.
I
Oh
didn't
yeah.
see that one. I didn't
Oh,
see
yeah.
that one.
It was in the saltwater stubble group or
Yeah.
freaking cracks
Yeah.
group for Florida. That was gold.
Who's the dude that says
And
all the time on that cartoon? I can't remember his name. That's who he looked
Quagmire.
like, though. Whatever that is, name. Quagmire.
Yeah.
Yes.
Quagmire.
like.
Okay, I gotta have to look that up after this,
yep.
or maybe
like I
I'll
said,
look it up now.
It was
It's good stuff.
it was good stuff. Like I said, I told Jeremiah, I said, you have to watch it. You have to watch at least because he's doing something. I said, you have to watch at least the first 20 minutes of the show, and then after that you can go and watch the replay. But I have something for you. So
Oh man, that was good.
all right, we got that out of the way. So Nick, for those that don't know you, I know we were talking about your name come up quite a bit on the Beer Reject show yesterday because you were part of the donation, part of the companies that donated, and to my surprise, Brewer didn't know I never tried you before. So, and I was telling him I didn't know about. I heard the Rugged Pirate name before. But there's so many companies. When I started doing my show, there were so many companies, and then I met Ramsey and Natch, and I gotta say, Natch hooked me up with this the year one, and I liked it. It was really
Love
good.
that one.
Then Mike hooked me up with some samples in the Captain uh, Carver's one, and then um, the smoke one come out, the oyster smoke come out,
Yeah.
and I like Mike. I love pear and all that stuff, and it was great. It was great.
Thank you.
So
Appreciate it.
Mm.
you are a fairly new company.
Yes. Started October of 24.
Okay.
So almost a year and a half. And yeah, we hit the ground running.
And so your oils are, I mean, they smell good. I like the pirate theme that you have on them. I think it's different because you see a lot of companies with skulls, just the dark side, and you have something unique. As far as I know, there's only two companies with that they doing the pirate theme. It's you and another company from Florida.
Yeah, yeah. Matt over at Bay
Yeah,
Area.
Bay Area. Yeah, yeah.
Yep. He's probably about 20 minutes away. We keep trying to grab
Yeah.
a beer together. So
Great guy too. He's a great guy.
yeah, he really is. We chatted
Yeah.
on Christmas Eve for like an hour and a half, just talking business and stuff.
Right.
Awesome guy.
So again, for those that don't know Rugged Pirate, you want to just your intro to them will be, for them that have not tried it, what would you tell them?
I would say what makes Rugged Pirate unique is we're very community driven, and our moderators are extremely active. Not only publicly, in the Rugged Pirate crew page, and on other beard groups, but just behind the scenes, just pitching scent ideas, coming up with characters, coming up with stories. I have an amazing team: Jairus, Nelson, Sam, Sean, Lucas, Jacob, Paul, Lance. Lance is the one who made that Captain Corvus, and
Okay.
man, once we got that one right, man, I was like, all right, Lance, I see you. And not only is he good with scent profiles and everything, an amazing writer and artist and everything. So yeah, we have a great team. But what really drives the ship is the crew. We're very community driven. So like a lot of the scents, we'll do a lot of like contests and everything, and they get to pitch in. Um, I'm not very creative. I like to think I'm a little creative, right? I come up with a lot of these scent profiles, but a lot of this is driven by them. So I got to shout out the crew.
No, it's good, and we say it all the time. Like our show, here, it's kind of the community driven. You have a better show when everybody's kind of involved, and you got a great guest, that is involved, and obviously you brought in names that we haven't seen in this chat, which we appreciate.
Yeah.
And please, if you like this content, just like Bishop's channel, he's always putting out great stuff, bringing on in great companies and stuff. So, but it's very very cool to see that you got a following with you coming. So you got to be tight, with everybody.
Great.
Absolutely.
And that's good. So let's jump on this the double chop, because that's the one that Ramsey introduced me to, and I mean, I had to be biased when I ordered his. Ramsey's kind of like, I get Ramsey. Can I say he's my best friend? Me and him are besties, right, Ramsey? We went and we
Yeah,
just met for lunch yesterday. It was just cool.
yeah.
No, but no. To be honest, it was real good. The scent profile attracted me a lot because, like I said, I like the fruit stuff, and it is unique. And I always say this out here. There's a lot of good companies here that do that, but you guys have to. So many companies out here, for you to stand up, you have to be think outside the box, or not even outside the box, but you have to come up with something unique, right?
Yeah, something
And
sets you apart.
yeah, they gotta set you apart, and you guys are doing it. Um, like I said, Beer Achieve. When I was doing the Monday night, when we had the Monday night Mayhem show, they were talking about it, and I was like, "Rugged Pirate, who's Rugged Pirate?" I didn't know. I didn't know who you were. I'm honest. And then they used to tell me, "You gotta try Rugged Pirate. You gotta try Rugged Pirate." And like I said, I did. It wasn't right away when I did it, but I did, and it was the same thing. Mike Ramsey told me you got to try Rugged Pirate. I tried Rugged Pirate, and I liked it. I like the profiles. I like the website is clean too. We have I like the pictures in the website on
I
the group,
appreciate it.
the Facebook group. Great job.
Thank you. Yeah, I do all the website stuff myself, so I appreciate that because I'm very new to it. So thank you.
So that's good. That's where I got most
Speaking
of them
of, you
pictures from
should put the
the.
banner up. You should
Oh
put
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
banner up.
yeah. Oh, so first I forgot this. I forgot this is. Yeah, I forgot that one. Welcome to the #1 Saturday show. I mean, I have to put it out there. You know, what I'm saying. So
And
this is their banner for Rugged Pirate. You go to their website for it's a great website. And to be honest, for you being a fairly new company, that website is pretty good. So
I
great
appreciate it.
job on it.
Yeah, so the double shots, that was actually an idea from Gyrus. So we typically, our Rugged Pirate profiles are very in depth. If you like look at the scent profile, it's long, right? We don't just do cedar, tobacco, blackberry. We layer it, try to get legs on it, right? You don't want it to last only 2 hours and then you got to touch it up, right? So, you add 2 or 3 base notes, 2 or 3 middle notes, and then a couple top notes as well. So then you get a lot of the guys that love that, right? They're not used to it. They're like, oh my God, that's amazing. But then some people like the more basic profiles. They only want, pear and tobacco or plum and mahogany. So that was the idea for the double shots. So we started doing some more basic blends to kind of focus on those scents, and those have been pretty fast movers too. So it wasn't just the multi-layered scents, but also the more basic profiles that people are loving.
So
And
so
other,
I haven't tried your stuff yet, and I'm on your website right now, and there's two that stand out to me: Kraken's Car Bomb and Lucky McTidewater. And I mean, I'm Irish at heart, but those profiles, those scent profiles, and Irish moss, saltwater, oak, spice rum, clover, leather. I can't say that word at the end there, but
Ambergris, probably.
am- ambergris, yeah. I mean, that's a hell of a scent profile right there. Holy
right.
God,
Yeah, it's beefy. It's beefy. That's
Baker,
lucky.
yeah.
And then
You
Baker,
know
he
what?
just brought barbershops
Go ahead.
yesterday.
Did
2
you?
Yeah,
barbershops.
That's my jam right there, definitely.
Yeah.
yeah, it's
yeah.
different takes on it on barbershop scent.
So let's jump on that. You want to talk about that because these guys know that I'm not a barbershop guy. I have tried only 2 barbershops that I like, and it's because they're completely different than the regular barbershop, right? And
Yeah.
then yeah,
Yeah, so that was another idea from Gyrus, like a rotating. This was probably a year ago. He started pitching ideas, and so I'm a full time pharmacist at a hospital. So Rugged Pirate is what I do on the side, but having a team of 5 or 6 moderators that also pitch in, send ideas, and I have ideas. Plus, we do customs. I only have so much time, right? So we got a bunch of barber ships, which is our barber shop line, and it's going to have rotating themes. So we originally will have like a cologne captain, and then that cologne captain will have a barber ship, and it'll be themed along with the cologne to give a different take on a barbershop scent. and it had been a
Very
year and a
cool.
half, and we hadn't had a barbershop mainline. So Nelson Hogan came up with the Harbor Barber. We came up
Okay.
with a couple videos on that. So this one is good. It starts off barbershop. It has pomegranate, vetiver, black tea. Has more of the oak moss, the steel, the guac wood, and we had a smoked resin. So for that accord, I think I did probably labdanum and ISO E. So just things that you don't typically see with barbershop scents, just to give a different take on it.
Yeah. And that's what I love. I say all the time to everybody, but I judge everybody by a barbershop. But it's usually something that something that hits you and stuff like that. I love all the different takes. I got 14 of them right now, different companies that are sitting on the shelf here and stuff like that, and everybody has their own take. And I think that what you just explained is probably the most different one I've seen out there.
Oh,
And
we
that's
have
got to
another
be
one
cool.
that just came out that has a little molasses and like harbor wood and hemp, which
Okay.
along with the barbershop scent, that's a completely different take. So
Yeah.
Right.
that's what we're going for. We don't, Farron's Barbershop and all these other great barbershop scents are,
Yeah.
they're up there. So,
hmm
what can we do different?
Right.
Yeah. No, that's what I
And
like.
then
That's what Bishop don't understand sometimes too, is that it's just not a talc, it's just not a bay rum, it's not there's more to a barbershop scent too than just that.
Definitely.
right. So Mike
I've been
Natch,
anxiously
Emptiness
waiting
Grooming, have
for
a great question. He said that Nick is amazing as does amazing scent, best drug dealer making beer oil.
Appreciate you, Mike.
Oh man, yeah, like I said, they're great. I mean, look, I think Mike Ramsey, he's your biggest fan. No lie, I have to say that.
Okay, so while
Yeah,
we're on the subject, I had something pop up Friday at work, and lo and behold, Nick, it's our 1 year anniversary.
Yes, absolutely.
So
Hey,
oh,
how perfect is the timing for you to come? I think Bishop did it on purpose to bring us together. So,
exactly.
yeah. So,
You should have had a cake or something. You guys
yeah,
should
I
have
know.
had
I
a
was
cake. Yeah.
expecting flowers or box of wine
well,
or something.
Yeah, you didn't give me any flowers, Mike. Come on, man.
A
yeah,
box of wine. A
Mike
box of
Ramsey.
wine. Here you go.
Yeah, I'm a
What's up,
classy
Renee?
broad, a box of wine.
yeah, yeah. You see that brewer? That's right, Baker. They see me on my own show, but that's okay. That's why I love Baker.
What was that? Oh,
Brewer saying,
okay.
Baker. Yeah,
Over here stirring the pot.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, he must be bored at the hotel.
That's right. Hi, Renee.
The other dude. The other
Yeah,
dude.
yep. Mike Ramsey. So,
And no respect. It's all right.
I mean, your website, like Bishop said, is great. Like I said, I'm looking at it now. I hate not having any of your scents here and stuff, but I see candles on the website and perfume
Yes.
for women.
Yep. We have my wife. My wife was smelling a lot of the hundreds of bottles of fragrance oils we have, and like, oh my god, this and this would make a great candle. And I was like, you're right,
Yeah.
get on it. And for months and months, I've been telling her, do some candles. Like I really want a Squiffy Planks candle. It's one of our blackberry absinthe scent
Yeah.
that's off the charts. And so she made it. She made that. She made a Nautical Noel candle, which was a good Christmas scent. And then she got hooked. And then she started, trying her hand at perfumes and stuff. So it's fun.
Very nice.
Yeah, appreciate it.
That is so cool, and you get the family involved in it, and and Bishop says it all the time. Bishop, what do you say when there's a woman's line there?
They listen. So when we go and spend money on it, and we grab two, three oils, four oils, and we just grab a bottle for the woman, and like, look, baby, I got something for me, but I got something for you. So,
That's right. She
it
can't be
works out.
mad, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she could be mad. Hopefully, she's not. But yeah.
It helps.
But
It helps you for
so
everything.
that's right. So what is let's I know we talk about your scents a lot, but let's what is um your scent profile? I mean, not scent profile. Sorry, your carrier blend.
Carrier blend is castor oil, Jamaican black castor oil. So we have double castors for the viscosity. Meadow foam, argan, jojoba, vitamin E, and sweet almond oil.
Okay.
Very
And
nice.
I know
Very
your
nice.
what about your butter?
The butter, argan, jojoba. Then we have shea butter, kokum butter, and mango butter.
Okay.
And then we do a liquid butter that has the argan, jojoba, meadow foam, and then a shea olean, which is a liquefied shea
Right.
butter.
Right.
Wow, you got
Um.
some great scent, great artwork here. I mean, it's really, really, really cool looking through this, and easy website, easy to navigate. We say it, you make it hard, and people just still click off and go someplace else. So
Right.
very, very cool. The website's awesome.
I appreciate that. Thank you, man.
Yeah. Your 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 are you trying to what anything? I know you got the candles, you got the oils and all the stuff. Are you thinking maybe in the future about going other, something else on the product lines, like something
Uh,
new that you
we just finished beard balms, which actually uses the
Brewer.
same ingredients as our beard butter, just different ratios. So hashtag science.
Yeah.
Um,
Hmm.
but we're gonna be working on some other stuff. I know a lot of people have been asking about deodorants, so I think
right?
I'm gonna be trying out deodorants here pretty soon, which is good for
Yeah,
me
that's what
because
I was coming.
yeah, I used a previous beard oil company's deodorants and they didn't agree with me. So it's just now I'm kind of curious why didn't it
Right.
agree with my body chemistry kind of thing.
So
Yeah.
now, how long you gave the deodorant to work? Because the first 2 weeks is what is called the detox.
Oh no
So
no,
for
I
the
did
first 2 weeks,
months and months and
oh, okay,
stained t-shirts and all that
yeah,
and
that
Yeah, it all depends on what they're using in there. Some people, they can't do the baking soda. Some, can't do the whatever else is in there. I'm not a scientist, so I don't know what's in there. But yeah,
yeah.
to figure out what's wrong, and that would help out other people too, because you know somebody may have the same thing, and you want to be a one stop shop. You want
right?
to
Yeah,
kind of pick up everything at once, and it's great.
Definitely. Yeah,
yeah.
it took us a while to get the daily beard wash. I know people want to start working on conditioner and all that, so
Mm,
got some product lines to research. I like
Right.
to
yeah.
look at the scientific websites and stuff first, and then take a look at the beard community, what everybody wants, and then kind of compare
Yeah.
those. And
Right.
Yeah.
then I get to do the trial and error and write in my journal. So that's cool.
Yeah, it's very cool, and like I said, you got a following here, man. This chat
Yep.
has not stopped. Your all your products, everything that you've been doing here, they're excited to see. If you do go to the natural deodorants and stuff, I mean,
Highly
they're really putting on this chat today. Wow.
Hey, I appreciate it,
Yeah,
man. It got us kicked off of Dan C, but hey, we'll
that's
take
right.
it.
So,
What was
um,
that? You got kicked off of DMC?
No, no, no. So we were on Dan C, and he has his opinion of
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
of what a beard oil company should be and what the label should look like, and
Yeah.
we'll just say the crew members didn't really agree, and they were very vocal
Okay.
about it. And so I was like, hey,
Yeah.
let's you want to do a Monday Night Live, and we'll see one day.
Yeah. No, hey, it's his opinion, 100% his
Absolutely. And it
opinion.
makes sense.
You know,
He
and
said,
yeah,
keep
there's nothing.
keep the label like clean. Only put 3
Right.
ingredients. It's
Yeah,
consumer, it's marketing. I get it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I will say, with me putting everything on the beard label, I don't have that many returns. So
Right.
Yeah.
while patchouli may be off-putting to put on the label, if you don't like
Yeah.
patchouli, you're not going to get it, and then you're not going to return it. So you're going to be happy.
Right.
Hey,
So
and other reviewers, they want everything on the bottle, so it's just opinion, and there's nothing wrong with that. But
Yeah.
you got the crew that stuck up for you, and I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
awesome.
And look, Dan C is an amazing. He got tons of knowledge, a lot of knowledge,
Yeah.
and he's
Yeah.
brutally honest. I mean, that's one of the things I love about him. I mean, I like about him that he's honest. No matter what, he's honest. He will give you the honest opinion. He will not sugarcoat it.
Yeah.
And that's one of the cool things about it. Now, not everything that he says negative. I mean, he got good criticism in there, and you just got to look at it from what he's telling you. Now, he give you the information, but in your case, I understand that because you have the crew that wants you to keep it the way it is. So,
right.
I mean, yeah, man, I wouldn't want to be in your spot with deciding if you want to change it or not because you got the
Oh, no,
following that's
that was an easy choice.
right. So,
Well, in defense of that too, though, on your website you did add a little section under the scent that said that into
Yeah.
3
Yes.
or 4 notes. So
Yep.
right.
you kept the
So you
long
took that.
Kept the long
with
label. We don't do a lot of
Right.
markets, so
Right.
usually what you're going to see is online. So
Right.
it
Yeah.
has the
Right.
full scent profile, and then kind of 3 notes in the scent profile.
Right.
Mhm.
So,
Kind of merged.
I-
proud.
Yeah.
So
And then-
somebody posted here in the chat. I found it a minute ago. The golden ticket.
I'm still waiting on mine, just saying.
Yeah, we've only had one go out, and I thought it got lost. And then he emailed me. On the ticket, it says, if found, please contact Rugged Pirate Beard Co. And so he wins the inaugural prize, which is working with the moderator of his choice to develop a scent that will be exclusively released to the
Nice.
public. And then he'll
Very
win
nice.
a combo of that as well. He gets to pick the scent profile, the character, the image, all that. So
Right.
that was Chris rushing. So look forward to it. I got it on the shelf behind me, and I'm going to send it to him pretty soon just to see if he likes it and get his sign off.
Interesting. And then we have from Bearded Funhouse. He goes Rugged Pirate Bow Watch. We can call it Cannibal Rings.
I think Brandon must be in our mod chat because we actually said that exact term yesterday. So that's funny.
That's cool. That's cool. That's awesome. And it's good stuff. Like I said, I haven't seen a chat light up like this. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to read it and it's just going and going and
Oh, yeah.
So you got a good,
It's
like I
going.
said, a good group.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and Dan
so-
C is awesome. I saw some love for Dan C.
He is.
Yeah.
Obviously, he gives everybody a platform, right? And
Right.
I love how he did it because I reached out to him after I sent him a box of stuff, and I was like, hey, just want to make sure you got everything. See if hey, it's my first time. What do you think of the products?
Right.
And he's like, oh, I don't like to give any feedback until I want it to be completely live and by surprise.
Right.
And I actually love that approach. So that was cool. It made it a cool
Right.
whole day build up thing. And it was really good. It was good for Rugged. So
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
And like I said, is he, like I told you earlier, he gave you his own 100% honest opinion, what he knows about his experience, right? What you do with it is totally up to the
Exactly.
company, and you could do a lot with it, or you could do nothing, and then it's just
Exactly. And if
what it
he's
is.
100% positive, then nobody's gonna trust him like
Right.
they do.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
Yeah.
of course, of course.
Yep.
And
Mhm.
that's one of the things I respect about that of him. So I man, I know we got something we're gonna talk about, collaboration um
oh yeah,
of
we
some
do.
oil.
Yeah,
So
we do.
I figure I got
You got Johnny Sealing over there.
yeah, what's going on, Johnny? Well, it's supposed to be Johnny.
Yeah. So
Hey,
while we're
that reminds me of a story in the ER. I came in one morning and we had a patient that had escaped into the
Oh,
ceiling
there
room.
it is. There it is
So
back. Yeah.
hopefully that's not
What's
Johnny.
going on,
There we
Johnny?
go.
How you doing, brother?
really,
Oh,
mm,
yeah, I thought he was there. He just came out, so we gotta wait for him to come back. Um,
technical
he said he was having problems
difficulties
earlier, so
in.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
you
so
got Mike Nash making custom scents with rugged pirate is great. Yeah, so that's awesome too.
yeah, Mike made Battle and did a whole thing for depression and everything, men's health, mental health.
Right.
Um, that was amazing. So, Mike, thank you for doing that.
Yeah.
Came
Mike
up with
is
an awesome
Mike.
scent, then sold it for a
That
good
was
profit
good.
or a good cause.
Mhm.
Definitely great. Um,
And then
so well,
I see Crumb put there. You're going to Georgia?
I'm trying. Who, McCrum?
Yeah,
yeah,
McCrum. Yep.
I'm trying. That's the first week of school for the kids.
Yeah.
So we're trying to line up babysitters.
right.
Nice.
It's going to be a good time. I'll tell you
It
that
definitely
much.
Yeah.
will be.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We
Yeah, I'm hoping to
definitely
get
it's gonna
there with
be
Lee and Mike. So
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that little town of Jasper ain't gonna know what to do with themselves.
They're not gonna
Mm-mm.
know where to hit him
No,
for sure.
no.
Yeah. So Johnny's having problems for whatever reason. He's just not sure. So let's talk about what Johnny comes back in. Hopefully he come back in. Let's talk about this oil that you make. It's a collaboration with, now we know it's Johnny Herrera. Um,
Mm.
and yours is called the Crosswind, and I have a picture for everybody right here. So
yeah, so that's crosswinds. Johnny and I have been trying to put something together, a little collab for a couple months now. So we came up with this idea that we're two lost brothers, right? And we
right,
share the same backbone. So both of our profiles are going to have bergamot, ozone, cedar, and amber. And then each of us took a different twist on it.
Nice.
I just got Johnny's in yesterday. It smells amazing. Um, and they're just completely different, but they share the same, some of the same notes. So
right.
that was really fun to do.
I got it. I got it in right now. And yeah, it is pretty good. Johnny's here. How you
What's
doing,
up,
Johnny?
Johnny?
What's up? Are you here this time?
Yep.
Yeah, he's there.
So I had yours. I put in yours yesterday. Oh, and I put in yours yesterday, and then I had Johnny's today. Um, and Mike tried it both, and
Mhm.
he smelled them both, and the difference between yours and his, they're both great oils. To be honest, they're different, but at the same time good. And I think that's one of the things that I like about it is completely uh, it's completely unique, and they both smells amazing.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I agree. I got Johnny's right here next to me. I smelled that before we started the show and just blown away. So
It's
Yeah.
a huge step for him away from his
Oh
normal
yeah,
there we go.
stuff.
I agree. I definitely agree.
Huge step
It was
direction
definitely.
too.
It's got good
It's
cologne vibes.
yes,
Yeah,
yes, it does.
yeah.
It's a cologne vibe, and it's super great.
Hmm.
We were trying to have Johnny on screen, of course, trying to surprise you, um, and that didn't work. But Johnny,
So
I know.
Johnny's from Central Arts,
Yeah, he's
correct?
from Michigan.
Yeah, he's
Michigan.
from
Yeah,
Michigan.
Well, I just
Yeah,
want people to know that that who he's with or whatnot, at least.
Yeah. Oh, Essentials
yeah,
Earth. Yep.
yeah, yeah.
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 Essential Earth. Um, yeah. There you go. So that what the hell? Let me do this real quick. Only on Bishop
He's in
Show,
the chat.
everything
He's
can
in the
work out.
chat there. So
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Hey,
that was
it's
sweet.
Okay.
it's stuff that happens all the time with this.
Right.
So don't think it's just you, Johnny.
That's right. Yeah, it is. It's not you at all, man.
But no,
So
Johnny's always had some good stuff. So I was like, dude, I would love. He asked me, yo, let's do something, and I was like, you know what, that would be
Yeah.
amazing. Let's do it. So yeah, it was an honor to do it with Johnny, and I think it came out really well. I can't wait till it comes out next Friday, March 20th. Crosswinds by Rugged Pirate and Brothers Unite from Essentials Earth. So if you can get them both, tell us what you think.
yeah.
I think they're both
Yes.
amazing. Um,
Mhm.
Mine we came up with on a whim, just doing the bergamot, ozone, cedar, amber, and then just going around seeing balancing it out, right? So we threw in the frankincense, the myrrh, the leather, the labdanum, and then we added some cashmere, some extra wood, and it was just it. It sounds dark, but with the bergamot, the ozone, it's a really nice cologne vibe as well.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah, it's a little bit of
And
a
it is.
paradox because it does.
Yes,
You think it's dark, and there's a darkness to it, but it's not what I consider a dark scent.
Right.
yes,
Still,
yeah,
it's
I
still
agree.
got the brightness in there,
Yeah,
which
there's
is
like
really
4 or 5 darker notes in there, but just the ratios that we did, the brightness overtook it, and my wife loves it. So
yeah.
I mean,
Nice.
I'm good. I put that one
Yeah. I
in.
Well,
got.
She's all up in my beard, so we're good.
Yeah, I let
Yeah.
my
My
wife
wife said the
on
same.
it
there you
first.
go.
Yeah, my wife said the same thing about both. Both of them are great.
Yep.
Like I said, I like the fact that one of them is it's a little bit more cologne than the other one. But I think definitely. I mean, I got Johnny's right now. I wear yours yesterday the whole day, and yeah, I was amazed by it. But it was really, really good.
Mhm.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was fun.
So yeah, it was really, really good, man. Like I said, you guys definitely came out of the park with the great job you guys did on both. I
I
agree.
appreciate that.
So
And people have
um
asked. They've asked a couple different times. You know, companies should do exactly what you did. You have a certain notes that you're going to put in there, but put your take on it, put your ratios on it, put all this stuff on it, and see what it is. And it sounds like that's exactly what you did. Is
Yep.
you know here's the rules, put rules,
right.
and then go from there and add a little bit of your spin, your take, your company.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See the
So it's
artistry come
awesome.
out and everything.
right.
Yeah.
You guys did both of you guys did an amazing job. You guys killed it.
Mhm.
Um
Appreciate
it
that.
the artwork on it too. I mean, Johnny's label is unique.
I love
Compared
it.
to what he's used to, it was great. Yours it's still the Rugged Pirate one, but it's the you still going the Rugged Pirate way, but it's cleaner, right?
Yeah,
And it's a
yeah.
great job on it.
And
On
if you
this on the
notice
on
that
the
the images for the artwork are the same, they're just from different viewpoints.
yeah, yeah,
So they're
yeah.
two brothers united after a
Right.
long voyage or whatever. So yeah, that
Like I
was a
said,
Yeah.
fun
great
concept.
job.
Thank you.
It's definitely great
Some
job. Great job.
somebody asked about how heavy is that leather.
Not
It's
heavy.
not.
If you know me,
No,
I don't like leather, but I do put it in a lot of stuff just because it helps give it some legs. So as long as
right.
you use it the right way, blend it. I don't smell leather. It's not like new
No,
car.
not
Yeah.
no, not at all.
The same with
I'm gonna
frankincense
tell you.
and myrrh. I don't like incense. Gyrus loves incense. Um, I tell I after we made this one, I said, dude, I hate you. You're making me like frankincense and myrrh. Like, but
Mhm.
I mean, hey, when you blend it the right way, when it's used in the right ratio, and it doesn't
Hmm.
smell like a head shop or it doesn't smell, incensey.
Yeah. So I'm curious to get first your take on it, uh, Nick. What is the first when you? I just smelled it the same way you did. What is the first scent you comes up? And then Mike, I would like yours too.
It's kind of hard to describe, right? I tried to do this exact
Yeah.
thing, and when I make the product listing later this week, I'm going to have trouble doing it. But I would say probably the bergamot ozone cedar is what I smell up front.
That's
Yeah.
what I get. I
Yeah,
get that
Yeah.
combination of kind of the cedar. To be honest, it kind of smell like a little citrusy, not too
yes,
much. Just
Yeah.
yeah,
yeah, and it has like a
it,
little touch of like sweetness to it. So,
Hmm.
definitely. Yeah, it
but yeah,
smells
that was
great. Like I
hard,
said, great job.
and the same with Johnny's. It's hard to like pinpoint exactly what you smell, and sometimes that's how it should be.
Yeah, exactly. Like with yours, the frankincense and myrrh, and even the leather, they're in there, and you can tell that they're in there, but you can't really pick each
Yeah,
specific one out
Right.
individually.
And with Johnny's, I get more of that dark amber and cedar.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
I, you do get a little bit of that pepperage, a little bit. Like
yes.
where
Yep.
yours, you get that sweetness. With his, you get that little pepperage at the end, at the back notes on it. I mean, it's great job. Like I said, I
Yeah.
was I was surprised when I smelled them. When I smelled them yesterday, when I got him, I went straight to I went met Mike, and
Mhm.
then I told him, I said, "Dude, you gotta smell them." I gave him a bottle with your initials and his initials, and I was like, "Here, man, I can't tell you what it is. I just want you to smell them." And we smelled them. Like I said, great job to both of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not
these are
sure
good.
why, Johnny. I'm sorry, brother. I am so sorry, man.
Is he in the
Um,
chat at least?
yeah, he's in
Yeah.
the
Yeah, he's
chat.
in the chat.
He's in the chat. It's not intentional, brother. It wasn't me. Uh, no, it's definitely good. Good. And both of you guys' oils are amazing. Now,
Mhm.
I gotta say this to Johnny, and he put it a post. He made a post a couple weeks ago, and then I texted him. He said something that someone, the sands were going bye byes and those, and I told him, I said, brother, are you closing? He goes, no. I was like, all right, cool. Now I know why. Now I know why. And I gotta say this, bro. Johnny, I know you're listening. I gotta say this. Great job, because yeah, you gotta stick to. I mean, your other stuff was great because it's your signature. But I see what you were saying um about
Yes,
your growth. You could see your growth on it, and great job, Johnny. Definitely great job.
Mhm.
It's. I mean, I'm when I smelled it, my wife smelled it, and she goes, "Oh, I like both." I like, yeah, me too.
Mhm.
So yeah, definitely great job.
Mm.
Um, um, I was stoked by both of you guys when I got him, and he was. I mean, like I said, it was definitely good. So,
Yeah,
um,
Johnny says that he's not going to have yours, Nick, until Monday.
Right.
Ah,
Yeah.
Oh,
You offer a surprise. It is good. Um, you know what? I gotta say this, man, because I have tried some of the samples of the more darker on your stuff, Nick. Not saying that's not bad. It was not my cup of tea. Like I said, I'm more to on the fruity. I like some of that. I like some leather and some ooh. Lately, I used to be just a fruity guy, and I like that stuff like now. But this is a perfect combination of that one um the Ocean Reserve. How they mix them in there, the fruity side, and
yeah, with the
and
tobacco.
yeah, yeah, it was great. It's great combination. So
I
I
appreciate
can't
it,
wait
man.
to keep trying some of your stuff. Um, because it is
Keel
good.
Hall.
So
Appreciate it, man. Yeah, Keel Hall.
and
Keel Hall.
I know,
Keel
Nick,
Hall.
you can't see the comments, but there's Strong Island came in here. The Anthony, the butcher, you know, UGG came in here, small towns come in here. I mean, there's so many companies that have, Rugged Rana has come in here, and they're all saying
yep,
great things, and they're also they want to work with you,
yeah.
and
That's awesome.
make some collabs and stuff.
Heck yeah. I appreciate it. I'll definitely reach out.
Yeah.
So Nick, I got a question for you because we already established that you've been in the game for only about a year and a half, but um, you had used products prior to that, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you what was your first oil that you tried? If it was what company and what was the scent?
It was Rum Runner from Fable.
Okay, all
Yeah,
right,
so that was my first scent, and that was like my favorite scent until I started making my own and started trying other companies.
right, yeah. My first one, and I still have it was um Beer Death. It was the vanilla one. And
Okay.
I was hooked with the vanilla one. It's still one of my favorites. Um, but my question to you was this: you have seen a lot of change since on the community. Um, one of the things that I like, and I had told these guys, and everybody comes in is um, how all these company owners want to help each other.
Yes.
And that is pretty. It's not just company owners, the whole beer community. How even the reviewers, YouTubers, the other groups, they want to help each other, and the community is always there for you. And that's one
Absolutely.
thing I see is completely. There's still some drama once in a while, but it's nothing like any other group that I've been on. You know,
Yeah, absolutely. That's why I am around. Um, everybody's got something helpful to say usually. Lucas Hall and I, he ended up reaching out to me one day after trying one of my first batch of products way back in October of 24. And he's
right,
like, "Man, I really like your Hidden Cove, but I only get it for like an hour and then it dies out on me." He's like, "Have you ever tried adding this or this to it?" And I was like, "You know what? Let me try that." And sure enough, ended up getting, 8 to 10 hours out of it. And that's how Lucas and I just began friends. So it was that, and then Bearded Texan helped me out a lot growing, getting started. Um, Everybody, Gyrus. I remember Gyrus read such a bad review on Rugged Pirate that he was like, "There's no way Rugged Pirate is that bad. Let me try them." And
right,
now, Gyrus is a moderator for me, helps me out, and the whole bearded community is just amazing. You see Lee, Ronnie, um, Jim, all
oh, yeah,
these company owners. If somebody's saying, "Hey, I really like BlackBerry," I'll say, "Oh, hey, go try this scent by some other company," and vice
right,
versa. And it's just, ever since I came in, Mikey Sykes from SEMO he was the one who just kind of like took me under his wing and said, "Hey, this is how you should be." So
Very
Great
nice.
company too. SEMA was a.
Yeah.
I know they were around and then they closed and then he come back a little bit, but I haven't seen him in a minute. So
yeah,
he
same.
was one of my first companies. He
Same.
had a great Sin woman line too.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, that's kind of where I
Yeah.
took the whole half-ounce oil and everything. Just
Right.
you see companies doing things the way you want them to be done.
Right.
You don't want to have to rely on FOMO. You want to be able to, read a review before you buy something. So if it's around a long time, if you can buy a small thing before buying a full combo, that's how it should be.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and that's
If
how
Yeah.
I got into different scents and
if the
different
company can
companies is you
handle the
buy the
overhead.
samples. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's awesome.
So talk about samples. Do you offer? I mean, I know you offer half ounce, and do you offer the regular samples too?
We just started a sample pack. So it'll
Okay.
be 3 of the 15 ml size for a reduced price.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
Cool.
Kind of like a
And
new
Now
to the
does that
crew
come
sample pack.
and you could pick out any of your scents, like and just
Yeah.
3 of any of them.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
cool. Very good.
yeah, that's good. That is really good. Now I know. So your oils, your oils go for what was it? I think like 19 something,
$18.95 for 1 ounce
18.95,
or
1 ounce.
$9.95 for a half ounce for
Okay.
like the little guy.
And then the butter.
Butter is $20 for a solid and $20 for a liquid.
The liquid. So it's still, I mean, it's really good on the what we call the average. It's still really affordable on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
And we do combos and trios of everything too, which brings the price down even more. I think $34.95 for a combo or something like that.
Right.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, not bad at all. You know?
Not at all. I mean, like I say, I have the oils and I have the year one butter, and then it was smooth. It's creamy. I like I think the butter my wife took it because she likes how it smells. How can I
I'll
say
take
no?
it.
I mean,
Exactly.
So yeah, the women's line. When company owners, if they could do a women line, that is, I'm telling you, that is the best choice you could do. Because we spend a lot of money on this stuff and on this addiction that we have, right?
That's right.
And and just to justify it, we could buy some product for the woman while we go on at it.
Yep.
There you go.
Exactly.
So
Get her a little perfume, little candle, some
that's
hair
right.
oil, something like that. Kind of
You're
smooth
right.
things
You're
over.
right.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
So
But
you
yeah, it's
go ahead, Baker.
Bishop.
Go ahead. Have you
They
done
did.
any have you done sorry, Baker. Have you done any shows yet at all in Florida?
No. Sean Stouffer actually did a market up at the Buckeye Beard Battle up in Ohio
Right.
for us.
Yes.
So that was actually the only show we've done.
Okay.
I work every other weekend at the hospital, so it's just and then the other
Yeah.
half I have 4 kids at the house and a wife that loves to hang out and do stuff. So kind of hard.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Listen, you have a Puerto Rican woman. Yeah, that's why I don't have one. They got good food. I told you that they cook house awesome. I just
Oh,
my
do
mom
they?
always asks me. Yeah, they supposed to, but my mom and my grandma does. I learned how to cook for my grandma.
There you go.
My mom used to ask me, "Why'd you don't marry a Puerto Rican woman?" My first wife was white, and my wife now she's Native American. You can't tell; she looks Hispanic. And I told her, I said, "Why would I want a woman just like you, mom? I love you to death, but I don't want a woman like you." No disrespect to my mom; she's a great woman. It's just I just know how she is, But yeah. So I understand the part where you said that you got your family, man. I mean, that always come first. I always say that here in the
Yeah.
show. Family is always first in my book.
Absolutely.
You know, so
And you're working a full-time job and then you're doing this on the side. So I mean,
Yeah.
it sounds like you're a busy man. So
Oh
yeah,
yeah. Oh yeah.
And
that's right.
you're not
Kids in
just
flag
an athlete.
football and going to practice and yeah. It's
yeah.
Hey, Roque Rana said Boricua strong. Yeah, listen, people do not know the definition of that Boricua strong for a female woman. That is to the max. I'm just saying, to the
no doubt.
max. I mean, I give it to you, brother. I give it to you. You know, but um, man, look, I'm excited about what's next to come on your products. I'm excited what is next to come from Johnny Herrera myself. I know this is not the last thing we're gonna see of Johnny and somebody else, or maybe you and Johnny again. I think you guys killed it, both of them. Johnny did an excellent job. You did an excellent job.
Absolutely.
You're being brother, you've been getting a lot of traction on the beer world. Some people do not know about it, and then a lot of people know about it, and that's really cool. You your customer service is outstanding.
Appreciate that.
And let me see, Johnny's back.
I was
Johnny,
gonna
you
say
there?
let's talk about Johnny because so all the profiles I have from Johnny at Essentials are
Right.
all tobacco profiles, and Johnny does tobacco really really well, and this doesn't have tobacco in it. So like
Right.
I haven't had one from Johnny like this, and I think he really flexed his muscles on this one, just getting out of his
100%.
wheelhouse. So
Definitely.
that's the
I do
same thing with
agree.
him, too. And yeah,
I do agree with that. That he completely mastered this scent. I don't think. Look, I say this. I think if somebody would say, "Hey, Johnny Herrera or Essential Oils came out with a new," they would not guess this came out of it. They would not guess that he made this because it's completely different. And like you said, he does great. He does a great job with everything that he makes. Tobacco wise, the cannabis wise too.
yes, yep,
Um,
wacky
and then
tobacco,
yeah, Wacky Tabaki. My wife favorite of Johnny is the crack candy.
crack candy. I haven't had that one yet.
Yeah, that is. She makes me put it on the. We don't actually. She haven't let me use it on my beer. She gets it and she got a diffuser. She put it on a diffuser, and
Hey,
then
that's a
yeah,
good sign.
it works really really good. So um yeah that
He's got a
eh,
cigar barber shop that's really good.
yeah I
Yeah.
smelled it. I smelled it. Um, Johnny, I mean not Johnny. Nick, have the chancla? Have your wife talk about the chancla?
Oh, her mom does. Her mom's the
Oh yeah.
fluent Spanish speaker, and she'll bring out the
And the,
chancleta.
and the chancla master. That's right. We got to say
Yep,
it like that. She's a chancla master. Hey, that chancla will go and come back.
like
I
a
don't know
little
how they
boomerang.
do it, but he's
Like a
like a
boomerang. Yep.
boomerang. That's right. That is right. So yeah. Well, Johnny said his wife is Mexican, Italian. That is a combination there, Johnny.
There you
Wow.
go.
Mm.
That definitely combination. Yeah. My second wife was crazy Puerto Rican, like crazy. Well,
Yep. DL
that-
knows.
yeah, that's right. Johnny said, I appreciate Nick, but for Rogue Pirate, definitely,
Nah,
like I
man,
said,
this is
great
for you
combination.
too, man.
So let me ask you this. I was going to ask this to Johnny. Unfortunately, he's not. How this collaboration came across?
Johnny and I always talk. Obviously, like the pleasantries in public and stuff, but they go throughout our private convos too, man. Just him saying, "Hey, I really love this scent from you," and me vice versa. Hey, sorry, the Lions suck. Whatever. But then I was like, man, I really want to work with another company. I want to, I want to work with somebody. I want to flex my muscles. I want to like get better at certain scents, and all the while them as well. So obviously, a lot of people, oh, what about Bones and Jimmy Bones and Mikey
Right.
and all. This. and eventually I think we'll probably all end up working together and being all collaborative, which is how it
Right.
should be. And, a lot of companies have already started working together, so it was nice to see. I think Bane and Bearded Death did something recently, so
Yep.
it's just we always like shooting the shit with the Bucks and the Lions, and so
Uh, and
it was cool.
and that is the coolest thing. Like I said, there's no
There's no animosity.
yes, and there's always it brings the best out of the companies, right? Because everybody thinks, oh, I wanted this make this because even though it's a collaboration, you want to sell, and but it's not. It makes, like I said, it makes the best come out of both of the company owners. Like I said, this thing that you guys made yours, it was really good. Like I said, I have not tried a lot of your products. I have tried more of Johnny's, and this completely is completely different. And I mean, like again, my kudos to him because he did an amazing job. It is phenomenal. So,
Absolutely,
and
I
all the
agree.
companies, you mentioned, Bones, all the companies are great. They all bring their little perspective, their own perspective to the game when they comes about collaborations. I think that's a great idea. So,
Absolutely.
what do you think, Mike? I mean, you've been talking so much, brother. I gotta make sure I stepped in.
I just don't like stepping on people. I'll let you guys talk. It's all right.
You're just there for
You'd
the pretty
have
face.
That's right.
That's Orchard
That
Smoke
one.
right there.
It is.
Yep. So, Mike, what you
I
thought
need a
about?
little
That's yeah,
or a tree
right
to sit
here.
up.
Oh, there
So
you go.
when you saw Orchard Smoke, Mike, what you thought of it as soon as when you saw it for the first time?
When I saw it or when I smelled it?
When I smelled it, when you smelled
When
it.
I saw it, I'm not gonna lie, I chuckled to myself a little bit. But when I smelled it, holy cow! I love pear, peach and pear. Those are my number two, my numbers 1 and 2, and it's way more pear forward than I anticipated it being, and I like it.
Right.
So a little
And
bit of
not
smoke.
an artificial hair.
No. Matter of fact, I think I messaged you and was like, "Hey, this smells like a flipping pear I just got out of the grocery store and bit into."
Yeah,
It's
dude,
amazing.
that's the thing. People don't realize that like you can buy pear from one company and pear from two other companies, and they all smell completely different. Like if I
Right.
use cedar from one company or another cedar, like I can tell the difference. It's wild.
Mhm.
So that's how sometimes you get a cherry that kind of smells like medicinal, and yeah, that's just
Mhm.
it's crazy. So it goes to show you like when manufacturers get discontinued on certain scents, it sucks. Trying to
It does.
recreate something.
Yeah, it'll throw everything off. I've seen guys completely stop making certain scent profiles for that very reason, because whatever
Yeah,
company they were buying cigar
yeah. I
Right.
tobacco
had to
from.
stop. I had to stop Gasparilla for a moment there until I could recreate the scent that got discontinued well enough to my liking.
Right.
So
Yep.
Did
But
you
no, I
So
learned.
Bishop, you see Eric's question there?
Yeah,
The collab with Johnny that hasn't dropped yet, has it?
that's what I was gonna ask. When is that coming out?
next Friday, the 20th.
Next Friday. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
Yeah,
one of my
somebody said
questions.
they missed it. You know.
Yeah. No, Eric, Jackie, you have not missed it. It's coming out next Friday. Um, I was just your, just that surprise for you guys. But it's definitely you're not gonna. I
Trust
mean, you
me,
definitely gonna want to try both. They're both good. Yep.
get them both.
Yep. Yeah. It's definitely. Um. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. The wife was texting me. Um. But like I said, man, it's great, great, great opportunity you guys did. Hopefully, as we see more of that from both of you guys. Um, a lot of people, when I saw your on today when I was searching for pictures, I got to see more of your scents, and you do have a lot of scents that a lot of fruit scents, and there's some dark ones, but there's also they look like they mix well with the um with the fruity. It looked like they mix well. Like what Beer Funhouse say, I love the peaches and pear scents. That's something for me that I like. It's
Yeah.
just
Same.
I
I
don't
like
know
I like
if they get
I like
mixed well.
tobacco with a little bit of fruit, usually, or
Yeah,
rum, something, but it has to usually have a little bit of fruit. So I try to have something from every fruit group. So we
right.
just now added strawberry and banana. So
Mm-hmm. Banana
and
would be
now
interesting.
now just to get away from the fruits, we had to come out with like one of our most masculine blends here, the Deadwood tobacco. It's obviously mirrored, but so this one's going to be like a blackened tobacco, oud, smoked woods, old books, suede, and charred vanilla.
Okay.
That one's like my latest favorite after Longleaf.
Mm.
Now let me ask you
That
this:
I
What
might have
is?
to
I know you
try.
just said you least. It sounds good. It does sounds good. But what is your? What would you say is one of the least? And what is the one least scent that you like that you have you're
My
that you
least
don't like
favorite,
how it smells, it's selling like crazy.
I would say Siren's Calling is a sweet peach bourbon with Cuban tobacco, and I like sweet, but it's a little sweet for me. But I liked Trade Winds, which is more of like a
Right.
bitter peach with like a tobacco with it.
Yeah.
But that one just didn't move, so people couldn't appreciate it, Um, so yeah, we ended up retiring Trade Winds,
Got a new bottle before it went away,
and then,
though.
huh?
I said I grabbed a new bottle before it went away.
Yes,
Trade Winds.
and now we're already talking about replacing getting another peach, a beefier peach one coming out. So
Okay. Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, those sounds
Yes, sir.
they sound good. I see why Mike have so many of Rugged Pirates for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
So
amassing a bit of a collection from Rugged Pirate.
right. So Mike, would you say that if Nick asks you, let me get the microphone ready. Mike, would you say that if Nick asks you to model as a princess for one of his scents, would you do it?
I feel like he has a picture
Obviously.
waiting.
Obviously. I mean, hey, I am not all that proud. There are things I won't do, but there's not many of them. So
But $20 is $20.
That's right.
$20 is
That's
20
right.
bucks, man. I'm telling you. Yep. But yeah, if I know Bishop, he's got some bullshit already cocked and loaded and ready to go.
Here it goes.
Feel it.
Not
But,
yet.
yeah.
Actually, I was gonna ask my good friend, the rugged pirate. I mean the rugged Rana, my Rana brother, to make me a picture of you on a pirate, but I didn't have no time to do it. So, I couldn't do it. But it will be.
I
It will
mean,
definitely
hey,
be.
The Little
I
Mermaid.
need to start charging you
That's right.
royalties, Bishop. You need to start.
Yeah, I
Bishop
think you
needs
do.
to start paying royalties for all
think
this
so.
nonsense that he's drumming up.
That's right, man. Hey, listen. Nah. But now, Nick, like I said, man, amazing job. Definitely amazing job. And then appreciate for you being here.
Appreciate you having me.
Appreciate you,
Mhm.
your family taking the time for it. Hopefully, we get to see you in Georgia I know me and Mike are going to be driving that way. Baker's going to be driving from Pennsylvania. There's a whole
Hmm.
bunch of people we definitely want to see there.
Yeah,
It'd be a if hopefully you get to make it with the family, without the family, and then we get to meet you there. So you know,
absolutely, man. I'm gonna try my best.
yeah. And then Baker, any last words?
No, not really. I, I'm looking to try it. Like I said, I hate that I don't have anything here to kind of put my 2 cents in, but website looks really good. The scents, they're really up my alley. So looking to try.
Appreciate you.
Baker,
Mike,
you got to check out
your
one of the
time to
barber
shine.
shops.
Oh, definitely,
You got to check
definitely.
out the
Yeah,
barber.
it's I got to go see Tino to get another 3D shelf,
That's
so I
right.
could start another 14.
Yeah. Hey, Macron said that if you make it to the beer, the first beers on him, is that for just for him or for everybody?
No, no,
Macron.
it's
I mean,
just.
I'm
I
just
think it's
saying.
just for me. That's because he stood me
Oh
up at the
well.
casino whenever he was down here.
Uh,
That
yeah.
dirty dog.
No, he didn't stand me up. We were
That
supposed to meet up because
dirty
it was like a
dog.
good halfway point for us, but he ended
Right.
up moving back to Georgia.
Mm.
Yeah. And
Hmm.
again, everybody, next Friday, don't forget to go to Essential Earths and get their collaboration, and the same thing with Rugged Pirate. Trust me when I say this, guys, you do not want to miss this one. This one is
Yeah.
honest. I will give this. Oh man, I don't know if you guys could improve it. I would say 10 out of 10 is fire. Both of them are completely unique,
Wow.
different, and I mean, I was excited when I put the yours on, Nick. It was good. When I got them both, my wife smelled them both, and I got it on today. Nick's, Johnny's
John.
essential oil, and they one thing I did like about both of them is they absorb super quick in my beer.
Mm.
So great job
And
on
they'll
that.
last all flipping day.
Yep,
Both of them will last all day.
they do. And
Very
it,
nice,
and it
very
was
nice.
it got great legs on both of them. Um, Mike, anything else you want to say, brother, at this time?
Nope. We covered the 1 year anniversary. Still pissed about the no box wine, but it is what it is. No, I mean Nick, you're killing it, man. The custom deal that you got going, and I don't know how you sleep.
Yeah,
Or when.
it's a grind. It's a grind, but it's worthwhile to see all the people excited about their customs and getting to bring some nostalgia back. You know, a lot of people will recreate a scent that reminds them of their grandfather or whatever, and I know that feeling. Just smelling like a cherry tobacco just reminds me of my grandfather. So, like it makes me feel worthy. Like being able to
Right.
recreate that for somebody or give them some kind of like satisfaction where, man, I helped create this. So
Right.
Yeah.
it's fun.
So
Had
real
the
quick, just
had the most customs we've ever done last month, and just
Mm-hmm.
steadily going up. So I'm trying to develop a system as far as making the labels and then printing them out and then making them and all that. So
right.
it's a
So
science.
can you touch on that real quick? The custom, because I seen it, and somebody like me that this is my first time ordering from your, looking at it, I will not understand what it all consists on, and on the custom part.
Yeah. So I had to limit it to the first 5 days of the month. We do customs starting at $34.99. You get to pick. We do 6 scents, and I have a list of probably a fourth of my fragrance oils on the website on that listing. So you pick 6, or if you want to pick more, you can. There's like a little button if you want 10 or 12 cents. And you get to create the title, the scent profile. If you have an image you want to put on it, you can just send it to me. Or if you want, we have our artist Lucas Hall. There's like a little upcharge there If you want him to create something, he'll create it. You just give him an idea, right? I want a Japanese samurai pirate, and that man is just creative as all hell. So he'll come up with an amazing image. I'll put it on the bottle. He'll send it to, we'll send it to you in an email so you have that forever. It's really fun. So then I'll make the scent. You just tell me, I want blackberry, tobacco, rum, coconut. And you say,
Right.
hey, I'm going for this kind of vibe. I want to smell like a tropical island drink, and I'll play around with it, see what I can come up with, and send it to you. And then we do a custom of the month contest. We're switching up the format this month, but usually around the 20th, we have like a poll, and everybody votes on what scent they want available next month.
Right.
So
Great.
that's fun.
So that's
Very cool.
you're doing that every month for the
Yeah.
for the first 5 days of the month. Cool.
Yes, sir.
Well, you guys know that
Yeah,
now.
very
If you
cool.
guys want to try something, definitely. That's interesting. So
Yeah, it's fun, a lot of fun. And then if you ever want to refill your custom, I, write all the formulas down. I also digitize them, so I always have access to them, so I can recreate the exact scent next month whenever you run out. So it's really fun.
Cool.
yeah, that'd be great. That'd
So
definitely
one
be great.
last thing. Keel Hall.
Keel Hall. That's a good one, man. That's my
Keel
first
Hall.
favorite.
Get it. Get it. Try it. Love
Okay.
it. Wear it out. Get some more.
That's another one
Yeah.
that's like Crosswinds that has so many different scents that they just blend so well that you can't really discern what it is. So that one is like rum, bitter almond, vetiver, coffee. Can't think of what else. But you would think that that's just like a dark, earthy scent and coffee. But me, I don't get any coffee. It just smells like a nice, sweet cologne. So
Okay.
Nope. I don't get coffee either. I
Definitely
get
interesting.
magic. That's all. Keel Hall. Magic.
That is definitely interesting, man. Like I said, you have been an amazing guest. You have, I do have to say that you have a following, a big following, and I appreciate that. Um, I just want to say thank you to everybody who showed up.
thank you guys.
Thank you for the support. If you guys don't mind, like and subscribe. That's how we keep the channel alive. Tomorrow, please go to Baker's show. What's the crack? What you have on your show tomorrow, Baker?
It all depends on Justin. I wanted him and his wife to come on. He hasn't really answered me, so it's probably just me and you, bud.
That's all right. We always
We'll
manage.
talk about something.
Uh,
Yeah, we'll talk
that's
about
right.
something.
That's right. They will definitely will.
We'll bring Ramsey on. Ramsey will be our guest. He's so talkative. We'll bring Ramsey
I know.
on. as a
I am-
guest.
We will have to. Yes.
You know. So yeah, your views would go off the ledge.
That's when you
Hey,
bring
dude,
in the Mike Mermaid picture.
That's right.
Yeah,
We're gonna-
seriously. There you go.
Yes. That's right.
Just
We will definitely do that. That's right.
Valhara, I appreciate that.
Yes, ma'am. So Nick, again, brother, I appreciate you. Great job. And guys, don't forget, go to Rugged Pirate Beer Company, engage Friday. Get this crosswind. You do not want to miss that. At the same time, go to Essential Earths and Oil, Johnny's Herrera, and give that a try too. You have to get them both together because they're both super
They're both
similar
really
and at
good.
the same time different, and you do not want to miss out. You missed out. I'm gonna tell you, I told you so, because you definitely don't want to miss out. It's great, unique. You know what? They're sexy. That's one thing I will say. They're sexy. They definitely day night. They are sexy. Got great legs, not super
yeah, what my
powerful, but
wife
you're gonna
put
choke
on
on
her
it.
eyes.
Yeah, they're definitely worth it. And then like again, man, I appreciate it. Anything else you want to say before we say goodbye?
I just wanted to thank the crew and the moderators, man. They are what keep me going. They're what keep me motivated. I'm way too busy to be just playing with beard oils and stuff, but they motivate me. They make it fun. The moderators, man, we have fun every day. It's just like I feel lucky that I get to work with such a great group of guys. Um, it's it's really nice. It's a rising tide lifts all boats, and they kind of have lifted me up, giving me some more purpose, and it's a lot of fun. I
Yep,
appreciate it.
like I said, a great crew that you have. And
Yeah.
again, guys, thank you for being here. I do got to say one thing, Nick. That's a great boat you got back there. Great
Oh, hey,
boat.
thanks, man. You like that boat?
Yeah, I like that.
You want to see it?
Yeah, why not?
Hey, man, a good friend of mine made this with his 3D printer.
Ooh.
very
That is
cool.
pretty
That
good.
was a really cool surprise, man.
That is pretty awesome. Definitely, great job. He
I
did a
appreciate
great
that.
job. I'm just saying, he did a great job.
He
That's
really
right.
did, man. The fact that it looks metallic is just it's crazy what
Yeah.
3D printers can do.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely. Again, thank you, brother. You've been a great guest. And then anytime you need something from me, and the guys here, just let us know. Yeah, don't miss out before Baker's show. I think it is the Suplet Syndicate show with 30 Day Spray,
Flex.
Dino, and I think Elegant Sasquatch. It's the wrestling show. It is tomorrow. Don't miss out. Baker's show at 8:30 tomorrow on his channel.
Yep.
And I know Ramsey got something working on the soon. Hopefully, he'll be talking a lot more about them. Right, Mike?
I'm pumped.
All right.
Maybe.
You guys are great, like always.
Never can tell.
I appreciate everybody who comes up every week and support the show. We'll see you next time. Nick, don't go nowhere, okay?
All right, man. Appreciate you guys.
Yep.
See you.